Community members in Orlando, Soweto are threatening to shut down the streets in protest over a lack of police visibility. This follows the killing of 4 people in the area, allegedly by foreign nationals. The community says they have reported the deaths, but no action has been taken. Now, eNCA's Heidi Giokos is in that area. She's been keeping an eye on that story, and she joins us now. Hello, Heidi. So it's been quite an intense afternoon. What exactly do we know about these 4 people who were killed? Are we talking about one incident? Are we talking about a number of incidents? Is it something that happened really recently? And why are the protesters so certain that these murders were committed by foreigners?
Yes, Sally, so I'm just going to stick with the visuals coming live out of Pennyville here in Soweto. What we do understand is that, let's just go closer with my cameraman Shahid Dibale to just see what's actually going on there now. What we do understand is that the community here is unhappy with the fact that there has been very little police visibility. Okay, so it just seems as though the community took bricks out of that van to try and block the road. But what we do understand is the fact that there was an incident that took place last week, Friday. We understand it happened on Friday, where 4 people were allegedly shot and killed. What the community here in Soweto is saying is that it was by foreign nationals. We understand there is a squatter camp just behind these houses that you are seeing now, and they are saying that these particular individuals, foreign nationals, come into the community and they cause havoc and create an unsafe environment. And the community believes that it is them who shot these four people from this community. Apparently it was community leaders that were shot at. This shot that Shahid is showing you right now is apparently where the shootings took place. It seems as though it was a random shooting. We're trying to gauge from the community exactly why the shooting took place. Was there an altercation? Was there an argument? The community says they themselves, they do not understand what happened. It seems as though it was a random shooting. So there's not much clarity on what's going on, but there is a very loud cry for the Orlando police station to intervene and deal with this as quickly as possible, because the community is saying that it's not just shootings that happen, there are other situations that also occur in this community, and they are trying to get the attention of the police station. As you can see, they've completely barricaded and blocked the roads. There are only 2 metro vans here. We see no South African police services here, so we're not entirely sure why they are not coming to intervene. As you can see, the community is crying out. But let's listen to some of the community members and leaders that we got to speak to at around 4 o'clock this afternoon.
It's not the first time complaining about the Orlando police station. Even the MEC of Community Safety, they came here. They took our concern. Up to so far, they never came back to us. You understand? Almost every week there are a lot of crimes that takes place here in our area. Some are raped, some are killed, some, we understand, are robbed on a daily basis. But now there's a lot of cases that were open in Orlando police station. Up to so far, there's no progress in terms of those cases. So we've got a problem of this squatter camp, this one and Zamimpilo. Both squatter camp, they've got a lot of foreign nationals from Lesotho, Zimbabwe, to do Zamazama here, you understand? Even the government is taking care of the foreign nationals than the South African citizen. That is why we are fighting, because this government is useless. They take the foreigners as a priority than the South African citizen. We are the voters, but we are the victims of crime.
Orlando police station are failing us. Last week on Friday, they shot 4 people dead, and then those leaders is our leaders, so that is why we close the street today. We want the brigadier to come here to address us, and then to demolish those squatter camp that side.
We want them to demolish that squatter camp. That's the only thing that we want, because of innocent people are dying for nothing.
Yes.
And we're so tired. And we don't want these Soweto guys that are staying there by the shacks. We don't want them. They must go back, and the government must account for this, because they are the ones who brought these people here. So the only thing that we want, innocent people, they are dying, and we want them out of that squatter camp. and we'll be okay, all of us.
It's interesting, Heidi, that community members don't know much about why it happened, but they are pretty convinced that it is the perpetrators are within those informal areas that border on that part of Soweto. I want to ask you two things. First of all, yes, clearly there's not a lot of police presence there. Have you been able to find out from the police if they can confirm that indeed 4 people were killed? I know that you've spoken to a brother of one of those who was killed. So tell us more about what you've actually been able to fully confirm.
Yes, Sally, what's interesting is that when we heard about this march and the blocking of the roads here in Soweto, it seems as though Orlando Police Station had no idea that there was even going to be any kind of march or blocking or unrest in this particular community. So they're not even aware about this. And it's quite strange, because if 4 people were shot dead on Friday, why is the police not intervening or trying to calm the situation? This is a main road in Soweto. Ria Via bus service also uses this, so now they've had to reroute, and you are seeing a number of taxis. It is peak time, it's 5 o'clock, people are coming back from work, so why is there no intervention by the police? We are trying to reach out to get more clarity on this, but we are definitely certain that somebody did tragically get shot and killed on Friday, because we got a chance to speak to one of the brothers. He was here just a short while ago, showing his support here at this protest, if you want to call it that, and he's now on his way to Thohoyandou, where he's going to bury his brother. His brother is one of the 4 that were shot dead here, and if I can just abruptly ask Shahid to actually just show you, this is in fact the spot he pointed to us, to the direction where his brother was shot, and this is where he actually found his brother. He says that he doesn't understand what happened. He speaks about how there was a lot of unrest, and his brother unfortunately was in the vehicle that was shot at. So he himself is very unclear and uncertain as to what exactly transpired, but we will be trying to reach out to the police to figure out exactly what happened, and perhaps we can just listen to the brother of one of the men that was shot here on Friday. Let's listen in.
On that day, on Friday, so my brother with his colleague, he was from Deep Kloof. He's coming back to New Canada. So then he found a lot of people on the last robot of New Canada. So then those people tried to stop this car. So then after he stopped him, he asked those guys, "Where are you going?" So that guy, he said he's going to go back to his home. So then he started to shoot those guys. So bad lucky, my brother, Ababzani Nebonde, is passed away at the moment. So he's going to bury at Lipompo on this Saturday. So place where my brother he was sleeping is that on there. He was sleeping there. So there on the arrows, that one, the left-hand arrows.
So you still don't know what happened, why they shot him?
He shot because those group of people, according the information I got here, he said those people he was fighting from that side. There's a tin house there. The people from Lesotho was fighting there. From there, he's going to the tavern. He tried to shoot those people. From there, he's going back to the robot. Then he started to shoot. Bad lucky, my brother was one of the, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Heidi Giokos in Orlando, Soweto. That is an important story. We need to get as much detail as possible about the 4 people who have been shot and what the police are doing about it. Thank you very much for that update. Now, after